Yo, what's up, guys? Happy Wednesday. I'm still setting out some links, but I thought I would start the stream officially a little early, so I can chit. I'm going to be probably chatting more than normal tonight because we're kind of like in like a lull as far as like content stuff. Which is never good, and I'm not gonna bore everyone with auto fighting through like master EQ or some crap like that. Do that on my own time, which I forgot to do today actually. So we'll just hang out, relax, chat for a little bit, do some arena. Maybe I'll do a work on some Summer Pain stuff, but maybe not. I did finish the fight maybe like an hour or two ago. Quite the day today, guys. I will regale you with the tale of how I finished Summer of Pain today in just a sec here. Once I finish sending out a link to every freaking Discord in the MCOC community. That's that. All right. I'll hit my line chat up. All right, that's good. Alrighty, what's up, guys? Welcome. Happy Wednesday again. Sam in here first. What's up, Sam? Welcome to the stream, my friend. Low quality bait. What's up, dude? Low quality, dude. I like the casual flex in Discord today, where you were like, what was it like? What did you say? You said like one revive and I haven't played in a week or something like that. Where is it? Yeah. Got him down in one revive and I only play once a week. Ain't no thing. What's up, Xander? Let me put the bot on because I know somebody's gonna use an audio command and I'm gonna forget about it. So, what's up, Kai? Streaming while I'm watching Monster. Monster. Is that the movie where what's her face is like the inmate? It's like a true story of some like killer lady. I can't. Who is it? She got like really like she looks completely different than how she normally does. I forget who it is. I'm sure you'll tell me in a second. And also, before Neil pops in, I need to turn up the volume on the Neil command. All right, edit volume. We'll take it up to 150. Hopefully that's better.
I should have had a spreadsheet. I should have made a spreadsheet.
You like that one, dude? What's up, Dro? What a nerd. Tom, welcome. I-bomb is a great counter. I-bomb is the best counter. For sure. Finally got the Soul Apocalypse, dude. I saw. Congrats on that one. I forgot to remove Anthony as player 2, so I'll just stay up there for another day. Watching this stream is Summer of Pain for me. Oh. Some of your finest work, Pixie. Some of your finest work. Welcome. Summer of Pain. Yo, what's up, Cataclysm? Good to see you, dude. Hashtag Lefty Knox Raid. Hey, baby. Monster's a show about a doctor that's going after a patient he saved years ago. The patient is a serial killer. What am I thinking of? There's a movie called Monster with I googled Monster movie like an idiot. Okay, it came up first. Yeah, it's Charlize Theron. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Are you kidding me with this? Yo, that's Charlize Theron, guys. Yo, that is something. That is something else. I've never seen that movie, but I think it's a true story. All right, so what am I doing here? Just gonna relax, do some arena. So, anyways, guys, I'll tell you the delightful tale of how Karate Mike blessed me with a I-bomb today. So earlier I sent out a tweet. Let me see if I can find it here. And I said that this week's this week's Summer of Pain fight is garbage. It was garbage in Act 6, and now it's even more garbage. And I stand by that. I mean, this is a fight. This is a fight that was so bad that they actually removed it from the game, and now it's back and worse. And Mike said he liked it, of course, and I said sure, but you have an eye bomb. Let me click next here, and then he said, I don't know. Have you considered getting him? So I tried a bunch of times with like King Groot. I tried Man Thing. I tried APOC. I tried Archangel, and like they were okay counters, but none of them like really worked well for me. I knew that iBomb was like, you know, the go-to for this one, so I went over to the Crystal tab, and wouldn't you know, it's Science and Mystic Day. So, and I have like 250,000 shards. I'm like, all right, I'll pop a few of these open, you know, just to say that I tried. And like the fourth or fifth one, who should pop out? Who should pop out? But Immortal Abomination. So immediately rank 5 and Sig 200 him, and maybe like 10 minutes later, I was able to get the solos. So it's good times. Good times. So guys, if you are ever in need of a specific champ for a specific fight, just ask Mike. That's the lesson learned. Hey Sam, is it's Wednesday or Thursday in your country? It is Wednesday. For another 4 hours, Grin. Yo, what's up, Lefty? Hashtag Lefty Knox solo raid. Don't worry, I'll solo it tonight. It's not a fun fight. I think when I did it the first time around in Act 6, and I think that video is actually broken out on the channel. Hello there yourself. I used Man Thing, but the fight was a little bit less complicated. I think Matador makes it more complicated this time around. I don't remember Matador being on the live version. So like there's a few good counters, but like Eyeball makes it really easy once you get into the rhythm. 1 second here. I need to bring up this so I can read it. Since it's been a while, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please welcome Queen Daenerys Stormborn of the House Targaryen, the first of her name, Queen of the Andals, the Rhoynar and the First Men, Lady of the Seven Kingdoms, Protector of the Realm, Lady of Dragonstone, Queen of Meereen, Khaleesi of the Great Grass Sea, the Unburnt, the Breaker of Chains, and the Mother of Dragons. Whew. What's up, Accelerate? Welcome, dude. Guillotine works well. I didn't even try Guillotine because they put that node on there to discourage the use of robots. And I'm guessing that it's specifically to discourage her because you can, like you're saying, you can completely circumvent the 90% damage increase if you can keep her combo up high enough. So, it's not. I hate him. I was cursing at him. So it's still my birthday in your country? Dude, Grin, happy birthday, man. Happy birthday. Ghost Dog 67, what is good, dude? Hope you're doing well. You missed the management discussion. Was it today or yesterday? I think it was last night into today. That was a good talk. I didn't realize you were management, GD. GD in chat. I'm somewhat of a manager myself. If I do one fight per week in total and did that Mysterio 1 revive, I feel like everybody should be able to. I mean, for this week in particular, I feel like 80% of the fight is having the right champion, and I really don't care for fights like that. So again, like I stand by, the fight is trash. I expected some version of him to be in this event, Summer of Pain, because like you get that little Mysterio helmet in the icon for the Summer of Pain. I did not expect him this early to be one of, like, you know, the 3 easy bunny ears fights, you know? I think May's Emma is going to be one of the other ones. So the logo has Mysterio, it has Emma, and has Venom. So I think it's going to be Emma from the Maze, who she was armor break immune, I think. I think Void will be able to take care of her pretty well, because she'll be immune to basically everything. And then the Venom it's got to be the Act 4 Venom, but like pre-nerf / majorly souped up. You need to read that. Reading is hard for you. I do. I do not have all of her titles memorized. I currently manage a bank branch. Oh, cool, dude. My Summer Pain stream has 800 views, my most viewed stream to date, if I recall. Congrats, dude. I don't know that any of mine are up that high. I don't even think I got to 1,000 on my Abyss streams. But congrats, dude. That is awesome. Before that, I was in retail management for like 16 or 17 years. Okay. My dad was an executive for retail for a long time. I don't know. It's mostly like a Eastern / somewhat Midwestern company. But if you guys remember a department store called Hills, if you're from around this general vicinity, I think they were as far west as like Chicago, maybe. Or maybe they had one in like Missouri. But mostly around like Ohio, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, a few in like North Carolina, I think. Don't mind spending a couple of revives, because if I don't, I'll have to let some revives expire. Yeah, that's perfectly good use of those. So yeah, I had some Sig Stones left over from when I sigged up Beardo on the stream the other day, and the game gave me all the Sig Stones back for free. So I used all those and a bunch of generics that were just sitting around doing nothing. 5-star Sig Stones, not as important to me as they used to be. So I just went ahead and jumped him up to 200. This, of course, guarantees that I'll be pulling a 6-star I-Bomb out of my next basic, which I would definitely not be upset about. Does OG Cap is a rare champ? No. World War II Cap is a rare champ as a 5-star. He's in the basic pool as a 6-star, but he is an exclusive champ in the 5-star pool. OG Cap is in both basic pools, I think. This Mysterio is a mix. Yeah. Right, you're right, Xander. The node that the Mysterio boss, and again, it was a node that I think they took off of the 635 boss, the one where
is that her? No, that's wait. Yeah, that's her. That's her. Katie.
What's up, Katie? That node where if you let him get 3 poison gas for a while, he poisons you. That node is crap. But yeah, I think you're right. It's a mix of those two. Matador, though, Matador's annoying. I'm expecting Venom to have crazy power gain. Yeah, like I think it'll be some version. It could also be some version of the one Venom boss from Variant. Was it Variant 7 that had the big Venom boss at the end? Where you just like you could basically cheese it with She-Hulk. I forget what the nodes on him were. Game 2, let's go! I am rooting for the Habs to lose. Let's go with that. If that means the Bolts have to win, then so be it. I will stick my nose up and but I cannot allow the Stanley Cup to go back to Canada. Cannot allow it. We weren't there around the 50s to remember that store. Ouch. Katie knows. I know Katie Katie knows Hills. Katie absolutely remembers Hills. Yeah, my dad was he was executive VP of Hills for a long time until the store was sold, or rather, it was a hostile takeover, and then all the executives resigned. That was 95, I want to say, was when he retired. I think that's right. Don't want the variant Venom. Really hoping the Habs perform better tonight. Monday was their worst performance in the playoffs so far. Yeah. I mean, it feels like they're kind of playing with like house money right now. Like it's I have mixed feelings about them. Like on one hand, it's cool to see a team like, come up from like the ashes into the final. But on the other hand, like they were like the 18th best team in the regular season. And the fact that they're in the final tells me that essentially the regular season in the NHL is completely pointless. Because the postseason is like almost as long as the regular season now. So I think he had energized. I think that's right. Papa Luke was great, did that. What's the best option for 615 Crossbones? I can get to him, but I can't defeat him. I think all he has now is poison. So any poison immune should be able to take him. He used to have Biohazard. The first time I went through that quest, I used Morningstar, because she will, if you have her duped, she will siphon off the regen from Vigor, which is nice. So she'll stay healed up. If it's, I can't remember which kind of poison it is. If it's the every 7 second variety, she could not do it. But if it's the 100%, she could probably survive it. Healing up from the Vigor. And if you have lifesteal, if you have her built up with 5 souls, you could lifesteal enough. Or you could bring like Nick Fury and the Deadpool synergy to remove the poison from her. But yeah, any poison immune should be fine. You just need somebody who can outdamage the Vigor. And the fight is significantly easier now than I think it used to be. I'm from Quebec, so I kind of have to root for the Habs. That's fair. That's fair. Popcorn walk around, dude. They made a Hills snack bar candle. I think Pittsburgh Dad offered it. It smelled like popcorn and like the red slushy machine. Remember the Hills Christmas commercials? Hills is where the toys are. Bet you guys did know that when you came to the stream, I'd be singing commercial jingles. Oh, man. 635 Mysterio still has that poison. I thought they... Oh, you know what? He used to have armor break immunity. That's what it was. I think they took off the armor break immunity to make more champs viable for him. I think who would I use for that quest the first time around? I want to say that I used Captain Marvel. Mysterio sucks though. I hate fighting him. Yo, what's up, Zero? You lovely human being. How are you doing today? I'm okay. Bit of a headache today, but I'm going. I think hype is solid for that across. Yeah, I think yeah. You still almost can't parry him. Yeah, like Katie said, try hype out if you have him, because you won't really need to parry. You can hit into his block a bunch, or you can bait out heavy attacks and counter with your own heavy in order to build up your Furies. Or you could, I mean, you're going to need to build up your Furies to outdamage the Vigor. I mean, yeah, I would just bait out heavies. Play him stun immune, because, yeah, you're right, you really can't parry him. And I would also stay away from the special one, because he's going to shrug off most of those incinerates too. Right? Yo, what's up, Q? Welcome, dude. So how did everybody do with the Summer of Pain? Did everybody get through it okay? Took me a bunch of tries overall. Like I said, I went in thinking that Man-Thing would work as well as he did the first time around. But with Matador kind of nerfs Man-Thing's ability to succeed in that fight, because like I remember in the first time around in Act 6, with like 3 or 4 out of 5 Mystic Dispersion, you could basically just continuously feed your own power and just keep firing off special ones. It would be like special one heavy to detonate them. And repeat, but you can't do that on this one. I saw Suida use King Groot. I tried King Groot a couple times, but I definitely did not have the patience for it. And I think I didn't watch his run, but his thumbnail said it took him 800 hits. Yeah. $800 hits in that fight. Come on with that parry, She-Hulk. 800 hits in that fight is way too much. Like, I did like the 500 hit fight against Sinister with Doom, but Sinister is a far easier champ to play with or play around than Mysterio is. So, did I solo Mysterio? Yes, I didn't. I didn't record it, so I'm actually going to record it again. Because I kind of want to have them all on the channel, and I realize that everybody and their mother is using iBomb, but, you know, yeah. You down for some golf tomorrow night? Yeah, I can do that. That sounds good. Who else is in? Get Burnsy. He was complaining yesterday. CMM will work at rank 3, or should I get it at rank 4? Don't have hype other than 4-star. The more ranked up, the better. Because again, like, you have to be able to out-damage Vigor. I'm pretty sure he still has Vigor. Hello, Natalie. Jay Axe, what's up, dude? And guys, by the way, Jay is interviewing Gabe, who is like Lord of MCOC, on XN interviews tonight later. So if you want to listen to the brains behind this whole thing, you should definitely tune in for that. Got a soul with iBomb, 175 hits, not bad for a 5-star. Yeah, I think mine was around 150-ish. I had a couple of failed attempts with him just because I don't know how to use him, so I kind of had to figure it out on the fly. And I'm sure there's like a better rotation that you can do with him, but what I was doing was, so I did the SP2 to activate whatchamacallit? What's it called? Acid Burn? Is that what it's called? And then you can basically keep Acid Burn up for the rest of the fight if you just spam special ones after that. So that's what I did. And Acid Burn was basically up the entire fight. Not Acid Burn. Is it Acid Burn? I don't know. Or like Toxic Aura. I don't remember what it's called. And then like once you get enough poisons on him, you get like this major passive damage. I forget what that's called too. That's where like the bulk of the damage comes from. So like you can keep the hit count really low, because the bulk of your damage in that fight is going to come from A, the dot, and B, the special attack. So Crossbones doesn't have Vigor. What does he have? Did he have like Arc Overload maybe now? I don't have Nick. Captain Marvel will still be good. I mean, yes, she's much better with Nick. Called Toxic Aura. Acid Burn is the poison. Okay, thanks. I got that backwards. Relentless Grinds. What's up, man? Hope everyone is having a good day. It has been a good day. I have been off work all this week, and I'm off all next week as well. So the way that like my time off works at my company, so I earn having been an employee for, I think this is my 16th year there. I earn 8 hours of time off every 2 weeks, and they just accrue, and they roll over by year 2 until you hit a maximum, and the maximum is based on your job, family, and how long you've been at the company. So I think my maximum is like 340 hours. So, close to 10 weeks, right? About 8.5 weeks, is that right? And I kept getting these notices that I was approaching my maximum limit, and I needed to, if you hit your maximum, you stop earning time off, right? Oh no, Miles! Oh, rip. So, but the problem is that I've been on this project that has been very demanding of my time since I'm a team lead. So I finally basically had to like negotiate 2 weeks off with my project manager and be like, listen, dude, I can't be losing this time off, and I actually do need a break, so let's make this happen. So, 2 weeks. Hopefully everything doesn't go to crap while I'm gone. You can't parry in this fight. She won't be able to keep her charges. You can block. I mean, she gains him on block too. You get more when you parry, but I mean, if you're gonna bait out heavies, you'll still be gaining charges. Hey, look, it's the best science champ, Void. That's what you said, right? Right, Sander? I can't even say he's the best science champ. Everybody, Quake is the best science champ. If you say Quake 3 times and turn in a circle, Agent X appears in the chat. Did he just evade? Bro. Are you getting cooked like roast beef in your place too? It's pretty hot. My sister sent me a meme today, and it said, you know that level in Super Mario Bros. 3 where the sun is trying to kill you? That's today. Like, it's hot here and very humid. It's what I imagine every day in South Carolina is like. I mean, I've been down to South Carolina a bunch of times, so my northern body not used to these kind of constant temperatures and humidity. The kids love it though. They're playing outside all the time and stuff. So I think I mean, it's only in like it hit 92 yesterday was the high, I think. We haven't hit 100. Places out west though, yikes. Looks like 112 out in like Arizona, I think. And the Pacific Northwest, it's brutal up there too. You mispronounced I-bomb? Y'all keep saying Spider-Man wrong? I don't think so. Maybe he's the best champ in your heart. So the Lord and Master of the CCP server blessed my account with a 6-star Void. So I've got some things I want to try out with him. Maybe do like a comparison, a couple synergies I want to try out that I don't usually use. You know, I asked him, can you also give it to me on the live server? But he said no, unfortunately. So, you know, it was worth a try. Really do be like that. After today, I do not envy turkey on Thanksgiving. man. You guys ever fry a turkey or you bake a turkey? Fried turkey. If you haven't had a fried turkey, guys, it's the truth. Fried turkey, way better than turkey in the oven. I'll go ahead and I'll die on that hill. Gallagher looks so beat up. Got slammed to the ice last night. Hit his face on the ice. Oof. Oof. LQ, did you see the lineup for NHL and ESPN? They revealed the full roster of like analysts and studio talent and whatnot. A couple of good names on there. Like Emily Kaplan is on there. I like her a lot. I mostly like Greg Wyshynski. I like him. A couple other really good guys on there. Messier is on there. Not excited for Barry Melrose. I don't like him at all. Also not excited for Ryan Callahan. I don't like him. I think there's one other person that I was on there that I didn't really care for. But anyways, should be interesting. I'm actually pretty excited for it to come back to ESPN just because the sport needs, like, hockey fans are weirdly protective of the sport. Like it's this underground band that they don't want to become popular. It's a weird, hockey fans are weird about that stuff. I want the sport to be very popular. I want more people to like it. You almost got me with that. I think it will be a bit more of a momentous occasion than a screenshot on the Discord, Xander, when that day finally comes. Another one of my alliance mates pulled a Guillotine 2099 6-star today. I swear I'm going to be the last person in the alliance who has her as a 6-star. So I predicted it. If they have class nexuses available this weekend, I'm getting Void. I may have said something like, "Mark my words." I don't know. How does I-Bomb work for Mysterio? He should be poison immune. So he is only poison immune when he has his helmet on. If you armor break him and crack the helmet, the poison immunity goes away. Now, in the original version of the fight, you had to have an armor break champion. In this version of the fight, they actually did you a solid. They put a note on there that whenever you use a special attack, it armor breaks and heal blocks him. So that was nice. So any champ that can do poison will work. Theoretically. Man, I am sucking against this guy. Oh, I forgot about he was below the threshold. You're not out of the woods yet, dude. There we go. At least I don't say Sentry is a great champion. Nobody says Sentry is a great champion. Actually, Idolist. He was the Sentry guy, right? Idolist was a Sentry fan? I think it was Idolist. Now that you're on the CCP, do you think you'll ever start a stream and start grinding Arena and suddenly realize you've been wasting your time on the beta? No. There's no Arena on the beta server. So that won't... There's no incursions either. And events like Summer of Pain and that are not on there either. They're pretty careful about not giving the players like an advantage in content like this. Or like Summer of Pain, rather. So... yeah. No worries. I had a 6-star guillotine 2099. I forget which champ you keep trying to get and don't, Xander. Oh, it's Professor X. Where's your Professor X, Xander? Where's your Professor X? I think it's time. I think I need to turn off the Nightbot notifications. Or the auto Nightbot stuff. Oh, Heimdall's on the team. And a parry. Yes, it was Idolist. He grinded for Aegon, not because he's a good champ, because Sentry gets a nice synergy from him. That's one of them. iBomb was one of the few 5-stars that I've been like actively trying to get, and I think the only other one that I really want right now is probably Guardian. I don't have a Guardian as a 5 or 6-star, and I think I would like him. Other than that, like, my 5-stars are basically going to be used for ISO now. Because, like, my 4-star income has dramatically declined in the past probably 2, maybe 3 months. I've seen my income for 4-star shards go down quite a bit. Because I used to keep like a stash of like 100k plus 4-star shards at all times. You know, specifically for when I would need to get ISO to rank somebody up. But now it seems like it's getting more difficult to build that stash up. Oh no. So since I don't really need to spend 5-stars anymore for anything, I'm just going to save those shards from now on. Oh my god, it got me again. There we go. Block damage for the win! 1 out of 3, death to Nightbot. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Like, I don't need 4-star shards at my level. It's only, you know, I don't need 4 stars, is what I should be saying. But it's easier to get ISO out of 4 stars than it is for 5 stars, so. What do we got here? Nova, Hulkbuster. I like me some Hulkbuster. Got some, what's this called again? It's like a grapefruit pop. Fresca. Really, really good. My late brother-in-law used to drink Fresca and turned me on to it. So good. Been having ISO issues too lately. Can't seem to gather many 4-star champs yet. Yeah, exactly. That's why, like, if you can afford to do it 0, just start hoarding your 5-star shards. Like, I'm not really ranking up 5-stars anymore unless I actually absolutely need to. Like, cause I don't really grind arena, so I don't need them all at like rank 3 or up. So yeah, like today was an exception, and you know I was able, because I don't willy-nilly rank up champs. I was able to take iBomb up from fresh out of the crystal to rank 5. 2:40 in the morning here in South Africa. Been watching videos from top to bottom, dude. Vincent, good morning to you, sir, and greetings from the United States, dude. Did someone say hoarding? Not anymore. You're sitting at 5-star shard stash, looking a little low there, Katie. 1 million 6-star shards. The only logical thing to do next. You'd be certifiably insane if you did that. There's no way. There's no way you could do that. I should do Cav, but I don't wanna.
Don't you get it? You see the hat? I am Mrs. Nesbit.
Yeah, this month's event has seemed just like this whole month has seemed really long to me. Like I 100%ed Cav difficulty, 100%ed uncollected, and I think I have 4 out of 6 chapters 100%ed in master, and I never do master. Like I'll do a completion run at least through every difficulty just for the units. But like I normally don't have enough time to 100% master. Oop, I didn't mean to do that. And it's usually not worth it to do either. Oh, sorry, Karnak. You're terrible anyways. But yeah, this month I'm at 100% master. It's been a while since I did that. Yo, what's up, CB? Good evening, dude. Don't have any new 5-star champs that I'd like. Very recently got to that stage after I pulled Warlock after hunting him for 2 millennia. I have 145k 6-star shards, opening those tomorrow. You don't want an even 15? She could do it if she opened a lot of calves. Oh, man. Chevy just drooled on my leg. I need an adult. Oh, it's so gross. So gross. When you had to leave your stream the other day to clean up let's just call it his mess, I felt that. I had our previous 2 dogs, I had a Yorkie. Before my wife and I were married, we each had dogs. I had a Yorkie named Quizno, because I used to work at a Quiznos. And, yeah, if he had a little bit of a mess, it was basically like, just shave his entire butt. It was really gross. Really gross. And like Yorkies have that like fine silky hair. Oh, it was so nasty. Oh, Katie, I don't think you were in here yesterday. You should somebody should do the spreadsheet command. I think the cooldown is over.
I should have had a spreadsheet. I should have made a spreadsheet.
Katie likes spreadsheets confirmed, guys. You're the best. Best? B-E-S-T, best. Haven't been getting a lot of 6 stars from calves. Last one was a Nova from a Man God calf. Ah, Nova. He's a poop head. Just got a mosquito bite on my forehead in a closed room. What? What? What is the South? My daughter is like especially susceptible to bug bites for some reason. Like when she gets bitten by a mosquito, it like swells up. It's really gross. I feel so bad for her. Unblockable special one. Get him, Cyclops. Speaking of units, guys, how about that vision offer today? It was mean and yet smart, I guess. Maybe not so smart to put that offer out, a few days before the July 4th deals. I still think it's too expensive because you need to pay $12K for the dupe and then an additional stupid amount for a rank up gem. But even then, like, there's no way, like, the dupe would be worth getting, not for 12K units, but I wouldn't rank him up until I could get him close to max sig, which would probably take forever. But yeah, I'm gonna pass on him. I do want him big time as a 6-star. However, 12K units is too much. Especially when I know I'm going to be spending units this weekend, probably. And I think, like, I don't feel pressured to get him because I think that the offer will come back around. I think it'll be in danger of going away permanently, probably only when we're close to 7 stars, and that we're a while off from that. 6, 6, 7. Yeah, the 7.5K for the rank up gem, I think is like you gotta want it bad for him. But 12K for a dupe that's too much. I think when I got the 5-star vision, let me think here. I paid 10,000 units for the 5-star, for the free dupe, and I think it was gems to rank him up to like rank 3 and ISO and gold. So like a rank 3 Sig 20 vision. But I think he only came back like one time after that, so. And I've used him quite a bit. I don't really regret that purchase at all. I like him a lot. Recently pulled 6-star iHulk. Didn't even have him as a 5-star. I have him as a 6-star. I never use him. The only time I've actually used him in serious content was for that Slumber Lane in 726. Is it 726? 72 something. So I played around with Overseer basically all day today. And my final kind of thoughts on him are that he's okay. I would say that as an attacker, he is average to maybe slightly above average. I think that so all the damage comes from that cosmic mode, and the problem that I was having with him is that you do all this work to get set up with cosmic mode. You get 6 gamma, you get the special 3 ready, you throw your special 3, but if the AI doesn't want to cooperate, and I had numerous fights today where when I had cosmic mode up, the AI just sat there and didn't do anything. And I just watched cosmic mode tick away, and then all of my burst damage was gone. So that kind of sucks. And then like you've at that point you've wasted the last 2 or 3 minutes of ramp up time, and now you have to start over again. So. Like that said, like his damage is pretty good. It feels like he definitely needs suicides. And I think that in short fights where like you could kill an opponent in like 1 or 2 cosmic modes, he'll be fine. Like utility wise, he doesn't really do much new for me. And like in long fights, he gets boring really fast. So notice that there was no option for getting the 4-star. Yeah. I wish they would re-offer the 4-star because I have the 3. I never dropped the money for the 4-star. I wish they would bring that back, or like put him in the basic pool. He's not going to be game breaking at this point as a 4-star, so just let people have him. Like same with, well, maybe not the same for Thanos and Kang because they still do offer them in the gifting crystals. But like 3-star Kang and 3-star Thanos, I feel like should be in the basic pool. Like just give people a chance to play with them. If the Vision offer was 3K instead of 6K, would have gotten it too expensive. Yeah. Like you have to look at the dupe, right? Because for him in particular, he needs to be duped. He needs to be pretty much max sig to get the most out of him. So like if you're gonna get him, you need to commit to sigging him up. I'm not even sure that I could do that right now because like if I don't have a tech champ that I can put sigs into right now, but Mr. Warlock here is getting all my tech stones the second he gets awakened. But that could be next year for all I know. 5-star Vision offer last time was 1,500. Plus you got 1 to 2 and 2 to 3 rank up gems. That was pretty solid. Yeah, that's quite better than what I paid. Yo, what's up, Reaper Dragon? Welcome, dude. Guillotine did not want to play ball with me. Which Guillotine? Oh, the boss. Yeah, she sucks. Use Torchy Torch, dude. Or you can also use Nebula, but you need like 20 charges in order to shut her down. Read last. Alright, give me a second. Why is Ms. Marvel in the game? Do you think if they deleted Ms. Marvel, anybody would notice? How long do you think it would take, legitimately, if they deleted her from the game and one day she just disappeared from everybody's roster? How long do you think it would take for people to notice? A day? Nobody uses her on purpose. Nobody. Although you know some idiot has her as like his or her profile champ. That person would notice. Read last. This Friday is only the 2nd of July, not the 4th. Yes, but I think the way that they did last year, if I remember correctly, they do the deals all weekend. Like it's like a July 4th weekend sale. I'm almost certain that's the way it's going to be, but if not, then yeah, you're right. July 4th would just be Sunday. Use Torch. Did you already get through round 3 of Summer of Pain? Yes, I did, Reaper. I did not record it, so I'm going to have to run through it again, probably tomorrow, and record a proper run through of it. So, yo, what's up, Jacob Showers? Welcome to the chat, dude. Brian is Ronin in the chat saying, "You got this, AP." I think you're in the wrong chat there, bud. I think, is AP doing, he's doing his Gwynmaster run, isn't he? Katie says, "Excuse me, Ms. Marvel got me through some of Act 5. Really? Really? Like, but she doesn't do anything. I mean, she has poison immunity, I guess. She was just a skin back in the day. Yeah. I don't think her ability text is any different, you know, or much, if at all. Ms. Marvel hits hard but has like no utility. Yeah. What's up, Sim? Got some nasty storms here again today. We had some rain here. What's up, Neil? We had some rain here today, but no rumblies like we had yesterday. It's only making the humidity worse. Starts on Friday. Did they confirm that? That's what I expect, but I don't know that they confirmed it. I don't see why they don't just announce it. I don't know. I mean, everybody knows it's coming. I mean, they make more money offering it for 3 days than they do for one. So, who did I use? I used iBomb Reaper. So, what ended up happening is I woke up this morning and I had no Immortal Abomination on my roster, which I didn't think was going to be a problem. So then Mysterio comes out. Suddenly, I find myself in need of an Immortal Abomination because, like, the other counters that I tried really didn't work out too well. So fortunately, it was Mystic Science Day, so I opened like 4 or 5 basics, just, you know, Hail Mary play, and yeah, got him. Took him up to rank 5. Got the solo shortly thereafter. So he is super fun though. I was one of the champions that I've won for quite a while. Very, very happy with him. Oh right, this is a warrior. What am I doing? I wonder if Loki can steal my buffs. Does it count as a nullify? I'm not gonna try, but I'm curious. Oh, Civil Warrior, you're so close to being good. I did post that in the wrong chat. Back when AQ first came out, my team was Ms. Marvel, Ultron, and Captain Marvel. I would notice if she went away. Interesting. Back in the day, Ultron, man. Ultron was like the AQ monster. That regen, just so key. Does she, though, Jackpot? Does she really? Does she really? Solid damage compared to who? Groot? Sorry, CB. Solid damage compared to Superior Iron Man? Looked it up. There's a Seaton stream about the July 4th deals, but they started on July 3rd. Yeah, okay. Hello, old friend. Who are you calling old, Neil? Would make sense for it to be 1 day versus 3, yeah. Yeah. I'm expecting 3 days. Thinking about going in with Nick, seeing how I can do it. He's only at 455 awakened. I want to try Archangel with that. Yeah. So I saw Wade and Minash both did solos with Nick Fury. I didn't even consider him as a viable option. But they're both using rank 3s. If you watch Wade's video, he has some text to kind of explain what he's what his approach is. It's pretty dangerous because you want to go into second phase right away, and you also want to get your tack charges up to go unblockable. And at that point, he's also like ignoring the damage back, the reflection, because the bulk of his damage is coming from the bleeds, I think. So I think you get a stun if you interrupt their heavy with a heavy, right? Yeah. It's pretty useful. Archangel, though, I know J-Nick said he used Archangel. I don't think you want to play it. Like, I tried Archangel a few times. I don't think you want to play it like a typical Archangel fight, because if you do that, you're going to be replacing the poisons with Neuros, and you want the poison on him, at least one, so that the rest of the dot does its work. I took up Spider Ham over I-Bomb. Kind of regret it. I don't have a Spider Ham, so I don't have that problem. Taff! What's up, dude? Welcome to the stream, dude. Loki can steal Civil Warriors buffs. Interesting. Very interesting. Thank you for testing that, CB. I'm going to have to file that one away. If there's ever a node where you need to nullify his buffs, or remove his buffs. I think, I want to say Cosmic Ghost Rider can do it too. And I'm assuming that means that regular Ghost Rider can too with Damnation. Still waiting for that R3 Guillotine solo from MSD. You know what's coming, dude. You know it's coming. Beerman has one up? Okay. His videos come up all the time in my suggested feed, but I am not subbed to him, I don't think. If there was no Matador, CGR would have wrecked him. Probably not, because of the Acid Wash node. I mean, CGR has massive damage, but 90% of massive damage is not good damage. So I don't think CGR would work very well. Yeah, like that's the biggest problem with this week's fight. So like if you Google MCOC champs with poison, take a quick look here. This appears to be out of date. Let's look at this one here. So champs with poison, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15 champs out of about 200. And of these, I would say that some of them are not viable in any way. Like Green Goblin, the poison is random. Labtron, not good. Ant-Man, definitely not using Ant-Man. Scarlet Witch, only defensive, so that's not good. Howard, that's still random. This might not be updated. So you're looking at like 10 or 12-ish champs out of 200 who can theoretically do that fight? I mean, Diablo probably couldn't do that fight either. I'm sure Sweet will have a Diablo solo up tomorrow, though. Am I excited for Bishop's buff? Yeah, he looks pretty cool. I'm interested to get my hands on him as the buffed version and play around with him. From reading the champion abilities, it seems like he's definitely going to have some big damage. He won't require being a horseman to be good, which is nice. And arguably, the horseman really won't do much for him, which is also cool. So you don't really need to bring APOC along. I think that other mutants are probably still going to be faster than him. But we'll see how it turns out. It should stay unsubbed? Yeah. Replace Matador with Power Struggle, and that fight is much more manageable. Is that the one where if you lose the power, if they... Oh, that's the one where... Okay, that's the one where they... you get the power when they gain a bar. I think, right? I've been trying to work on my Spider-Gwen stand-up intercepts after the heavy. I always feel like I'm going in way too early, but it ends up working. Oh, I was trying to go for a heavy there. Oh, that would have worked better if I had noticed that he had power. Papa Luke. So good. Does Howard the Duck still have... Yeah, I don't think so, CB. I think that the site is not up to date anymore. With a Cosmic Boost, it could have been pretty good. I think you're underestimating 90% damage reduction, Taff. But maybe. Did someone say Horseman? Yeah, dude, Big Paco. How dare you disregard Ant-Man? You guys want to see the best Ant-Man video in which poison is necessary. J-Rock did a solo of Act 7-1 Weapon X with Ant-Man. Such an entertaining solo. That was back in the Weapon X war of 2020 that he and I had. That Ant-Man video, though, just... It kind of took the cake. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Why did I do that? High combo Star-Lord, high combo G99 are probably the other options for this week. So I think your probably your 5 best options are I-Bomb. Since there's no synergies, I would say OG A-Bomb probably not up there. OG A-Bomb with the Red Guardian synergy would crush that fight. I-Bomb was probably your best bet. I think Man-Thing can still do it. Claire can do it. Archangel can do it. And probably your round out the top 5. Maybe like King Groot, maybe. Maybe, I don't know. Like when I say best, not necessarily fastest, but like effective with the least amount of work. R3 Spider-Gwen to Sig 200 on the beta. I could do that. Sweetest Soul at SOP with King Groot took forever. Yeah, rank 1, I think. That's what mine was at too. I got about 10% off on an attempt with King Groot, and I was like, this is taking way too long, and I didn't want to commit to the rank 2, so I gave up and moved on. Sounds a lot worse with Power Struggle. Mysterio throws a special, you get power drained. I mean, he already does that on a special too. Like, you have to stick to the special ones. The hardest part for me, once I got A-Bomb, was getting into a rhythm where Mysterio would throw the special one when he was only at 1 gas charge. This lag. And the reason for that is because the fewer gas he has, the shorter the reflect is. So that's less times that you have to parry and run away and wait for it to fall off. Dude, did he... Oh, he evaded the rock. Okay, I anticipated him throwing it into his block. There we go. Oh, Apocalypse and Voodoo, yeah. Yeah, I should have put them up there. I think somebody got the solo with Voodoo. Apoc... Yeah. Apoc is good, I forgot about him. Got the rotation going with Nick, 19 charges, and I have the Furious Fury active, so wish me luck. Good luck, dude. Get it. Remember to heal up with the Special 2 power drain. Oh, options without access to poison damage? Probably Guillotine and Aegon could probably do it too. Because eventually, like, even if you get poisoned from the node, you could shrug it off. Star-Lord might work. Like, you have to play those fights perfectly. And, like, Star-Lord has no way of healing up. Oops. Like, at least if you play Guillotine, you know the fight is going to go beyond 100 hits, so you can activate the self-repair function. Yin's got lag in that. What's up, Karma? It's a daily occurrence now. Just the game just freezes for like 5 seconds. Yeah, Xander got the solo with APOC, I believe. Ian's got lag in that. As a defender, I was never a fan of Mysterio's kit, especially with that poison me with the helmet. The yeah, his heavy tuning is a bit much for me. Oh, another freeze. Here we go. Oh, there we go. The passive stun didn't work on that last heavy. That sucks. Who is iBob? Dude, Jay, have a great interview, dude. I'll probably hop in after I'm done here and listen for a little bit. Tried APOC. I think it'll take me 4 revives, not MSD, but that is not too terrible if I don't pull iBob. iBob. I'm trying to think, like, I tried APOC a few times, and I had trouble, for whatever reason, visualizing, like, the rotation that I needed to do. Because you need to you want to get the poison up. So you want to get the poison up as fast as possible, right? With the special 1. And ideally, you'd want to make it permanent with the special 3, but the problem is that if the armor break from the node wears off, then the poison goes away too. So that's what makes it tricky with him. The question isn't if non-poison champs would work. The question is, why would you do that to yourself? 100% I agree, dude. 100%. Guillotine has around 160% health, so that's a nice thing to lean on. Yeah. I would sacrifice some of that regen for the lifesteal, but yeah, I mean she does have the self repair to work back on. She's also a squishier champ than Star-Lord too, though, so you kind of have to take that into account. It looks like Happy McMuffins was the guy I was thinking of who did he soloed with Voodoo today. Very talented player. If you guys don't follow him. I have never, ever, ever had that hashtag game of bugs. iBob is a new character. Strategy with APOC is to have the weakness debuff. Oh, game crash. Have the weakness debuff, degen off their special 2, make them permanent, and SP1 spam with the poison. So, let me think here. Okay, I see what you're saying. And then you could just refresh the weakness and the degen with the heavies while you build up to your special 3. Okay. And then that would make... Does he have Force of Will? Why wouldn't you put the concussion on him too? I'm assuming he has Force of Will. So that would give you 3 debuffs then on every special 1, which would activate the poison and give you the extra boost damage. Okay. Alright. That makes sense. Yeah, he has Force of Will on him? Okay. Oh, helmet removes concussion. Got it. Okay. Oh, right. Yeah, he's immune to AR, right? What with the helmet's up? Yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah, that strategy makes sense. For sure. That's definitely not what I was trying to do. Well, this matchup kind of sucks. Alright. We can shrug off the debuffs with Ronan, at least. We watched both of the original Fantastic Four movies today with the kids. Man, those movies are bad. Bad news, Bears. I forgot how like distractingly orange Jessica Alba is in those movies. Like, she spent a few too many hours in the tanning bed filming those. And, like, the CGI on Mr. Fantastic's arms, not very good. What else? Yeah. I hope they finally do those movies justice. I still haven't seen the remake, Neil. So the first one and then the Silver Surfer one is the ones I was talking about. Mysterio's immunity is cheating. Changed my mind. Well, remember, Taff, he was designed to be like a full hard counter to Domino. Gonna watch Loki soon. Hopefully it is good. It is very good. It is a wow. There's some wow moments in that episode. That's all I'll say. Oh yeah, and I forgot that Michael Chiklis was Thing. It's weird to see a guy who I normally think of as like a semi-villainous character. Nope, that was bad. A guy who I normally, I think of Vic Mackey whenever I see Michael Chiklis in anything. So to see him as Ben Grimm is pretty funny. Oh no! Too much power. Haven't seen Silver Surfer, but wow, the first movie was terrible. Yeah. The Silver Surfer movie, it was kind of dead on arrival for me because they did Galactus, but they didn't make Galactus. They made him this what were those moons called in Dead Space? It's basically that. That's what he is. He's a giant like gas cloud that eats planets. It's so stupid. But like Silver Surfer himself is pretty cool. They did a mix of CGI and live action for the capture, which is nice. So he looks okay. And then what's his name? Morpheus does the voice for him. Lawrence Fishburne does the voice. Lawrence Fishburne does awesome as him. I like it a lot. I know that Jessica Alba Fantastic movies are not great, but I still like them better than the remakes that came after them. I haven't seen the newest one. I'm not aware of another remake. The one with Michael B. Jordan, I have not seen that one yet. OG are the best ones, poor video or not. Good thing and bad thing left for the day. I'm a different kind of thing. Yes. Oh man. Oh, don't get us started on a Shield quote party. Chris Evans says Torch was nice. I like that we had. So if you guys have ever played any of the Lego Marvel games, there's a trophy in there. So Chris Evans played Human Torch, and Michael B. Jordan also played Human Torch, and then they went on to play different characters in the MCU, obviously. In the Lego Marvel games, there is a trophy for having Killmonger and Captain America on screen together, I think. It's funny. I just found a lizard in my house and put her in a box. Should I kill her or release her? You should definitely release her, dude. She probably just wandered in. A little confused. Send her back to her little lizard family. Maybe she's a timekeeper. Right? Lizards? Timekeeper. That's not a spoiler, by the way. Newest one was awful. Don't even watch it. I'm kind of curious. Like, can it really be that bad? Yo, what's up, MSD? Very excited for the 4th. New SOP boss was okay. Nothing to rave about. It was definitely my least favorite. I mean, having expected that he would be in this event in some form, he was pretty much as bad as I was expecting him to be. I think it's the most niche fight of the 3 so far, for sure, in terms of who is viable. Oh man, using Invisible Woman is so stressful. That's why I can't use her. Originals at least had a campy charm to them. The remake can suck it. Interesting. Why would you kill the lizard? Not even on Cinco de Mayo. Dude. Are you just Googling shield quotes? Oh my god. We all know he was going to be definitely... Yeah. Yeah, we were talking about like Maze Emma, and I think she'll definitely be in there. And then for the Venom... We were trying to decide if it'll be like a souped up Act 4 Venom, or if it'll be like the Variant 7 boss Venom that you basically had to use like She-Hulk for. Agent X! It's good, dude. Dude, you know he quaked her. Or he quaked him. 6 million health with Quake? That's all in a day's work. Took me a few tries, but I used Dr. Voodoo. Over 400 hits. Yikes. Act 4 pre-nerf Venom, for sure. I can't remember what... I don't remember Act 4 pre-nerf Venom. I don't think. V7 Venom was easy. Yeah, I mean, they wouldn't make him easy. But, like, the Energize with the Special 2 bias was what made him tricky. What did Maze Emma have? Just armor break immunity? That was the big thing, yeah. Was the armor break immunity. So she's, she would be in diamond form essentially the whole fight. Not essentially. She would be in diamond form the whole fight unless you swap her out with the power. So, like, most dot would not work on her. Like, they could, if they wanted to be, like, super mean, it would be, like Safeguard. Safeguard, Armor Break Immune, Emma Frost. So you would need to figure out a way to, like, use damage over time. And there are ways that you could get around her immunity. But that would be an interesting fight. Oh, I can't light backdraft her. Good thing, apparently. Not enough range. She short off that stun? Bro. Bro, come on now. Come on. Hashtag delete domino. I'm not gonna say anything else about that. That was a total mess. Trying to think. I mean, they can make any champ really bad with like stupid stuff like disorient and falter and all that crap. Steer is my least favorite champion to fight in the game. He's up there for me just because of how stupid his AI acts. Cannot quake him. AAR immune plus poison node. Oh, that's true. Wait, so usually Quake can get around AR immune. She can't place concussion on Mysterio, but she can place concussion on Force of Will. That doesn't make any sense. I would use Guillotine for that fight. Yeah, there would be ways around it. For sure. Surprised they only added one new 6-star to the featured instead of like 3. I mean, we're kind of running out of 6-stars to put as new champs, right? No 6-star Medusa in the feature. That was a bit surprising. They teased her. Didn't they tease her with a crystal or like an offer a couple weeks ago, maybe? Medusa and Voodoo, since they are in the game as 6-stars in the 6-star tab. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they've got something planned or something. I don't know. They had 5-star like Weapon X in the game for what feels like a year, and he has never been available. So the moral of the story is that just because the champions are on the champion tab, could be next week, could be next year. Nobody knows. I low-key want to dupe and rank 3 my Punisher. I like the rhythm of his combo is very satisfying to me. Domino does this, she's a mean lady. The Cranston is perfect. You like that? I think I have a Soul of That Maze M on my channel, actually. I use Starkey. Yeah, that was, the maze stuff was before I started recording or anything. I remember I only did one path because the rewards for exploration were, like, really not worth it. Like, completion, I think it was, like, 15,000 5-star shards, which at the time was pretty good. Nowadays, I wouldn't get out of bed for 15,000 5-star shards. A2 Simula? Well, what are you talking about, Natalie? Minus Quake, there's no reason they can't add Medusa, Magic, Voodoo, Trinity, Hyperion as 6 stars. Yeah, they kind of... I think we've talked about this before. They kind of boned themselves in a way. Like, in my opinion, they should never have offered Ghost and Corvus as 6 stars either. They should have thought through their plan for like features and whatnot beforehand. Because now what they have is they are committed to releasing every new champ as a 6-star, but you have like super powerful champs in the game available as 6 stars that probably shouldn't be. Meanwhile, you have champs like Medusa is a good example. Medusa is a very good champ, far from, you know, the best champ, and she's stuck in a class with a lot of really good champs too. Why is Medusa not available in the basic pool? I don't know. So I think in a private moment, if they could go back and do it again, they would not put Ghost and and Corvus in the 6-star pool. I released the lizard. Lizard is the fastest animal. Good job, Gran. Kabam's lucky I'm not on their team. I can make some fun fights. Yeah. I hope I get the opportunity at some point to like design a fight for a boss rush. That's kind of like on my MCOC bucket list. I pitched this was way before I was involved with like CCP stuff. I pitched like an underdog boss rush to them, where they would get like 5 or 6 like small time streamers to design fights, but you'd have to use like meme champs and just try and make the fights hard with meme champs. They did that. They did something like that once with like, I remember there was like a debuff immune Kamala Khan. There was like a Magneto, Falcon was in there. That was a while ago. Oh, she'd place the concussion, but none of the abilities would fail. That makes sense. Only 10k? Wow, that's worse than I thought, MSD. We should raid XN? Yeah. When the time comes, definitely. I think most people who listen to that interview hang out in his Discord, though. So actually, Xander, if you want to get a... if you can DM me on Discord a link to the XN, the MC Lounge Discord, that's what we'll do for the raid. Dude Zero, thank you for hanging out, man. Have yourself a good rest of your night. The best part, by the way, of the Bishop buff, since we're on the subject, is that they got rid of the... He kills himself when he's at his SP3 too long. Never liked that mechanic. Except in Abyss. then it's awesome. Underdogs boss rush. My design for a boss rush fight, diss track Taskmaster. That's... I mean, you could use permanent debuffs, Taff, and do that fight. Like King Groot. King Groot could do that fight. As long as you got your debuffs off before he became immune to them. So you'd have to basically play it stun immune. There used to be a, I don't know if he's still in it. There's an Act 6 fight with a Taskmaster that I remember hating. It was, let me think here. It was crit me with your best shot and also terminal velocity. So like you could only damage him with crits, but every crit increased his power rate. So like if you didn't kill him in like a specific number of hits, the fight was essentially unwinnable at that point, because he would just gain, you know, enough bars of power in one hit that you would die. Thank you. Thanks, Xander. Thorns Magneto, remember that. Yeah, Havoc could do that. You would need to... Let me think here. You would need to purposely trigger at least one debuff on him first, like a parry stun, so that your plasma debuffs would never get to 10 and thus expire. Yeah, Havoc could definitely do that one. 642 Taskmaster. Oh, they did change him? God, that fight was terrible. Ugh. Oh, that fight was so bad. And the what was the... There was, when they asked for feedback on Act 6, there was like a whole list of fights that I pointed out were problematic. There was that one was on there. The Venom the Duck with Gimme and Spectre. Terrible fight. Terrible fight. And Clapback, I think, was on there too. Just a terrible fight. I remember people would just use, would try and cheese it with Nick Fury. Yeah, and the Thunderstruck King Groot was also a terrible fight. I think that's still in the game too. I almost got the solo with Guillotine on that one because I didn't have Black Widow, I didn't have a Hulkbuster at that point. So I was like, well, I guess I'm just gonna YOLO this with Guillotine, and I got him down to I was recording. I got him down to like 5 or 8%, and he killed me in like one hit. It was terrible. Oh no, not the clapback. The clapback was it a clapback Gwenpool that I'm thinking of? Where it was basically like Ultron was the only like real counter to it. Yeah, it was Do You Bleed and Clapback on a Gwenpool. Oh, that fight was also, yeah. Yes, Clapback, Do You Bleed, Gwenpool. That fight was... Thunderstruck King Groot cost me my Legends run. Oh no. What did you, how many times did you have to go through it? Nightcrawler could use a moderate rework, I think. We need more champs who can dex without dexing. Like, without the mastery. I think he does that. Invisible Woman does that too, I think. Why aren't you ranking up your 6-star mags? When I have a need for him, I will. I have a 565 Awakened right now, so he's the better option in most fights for the time being. I like how I'm playing this Omega like he's awakened, and he's definitely not awakened. It's okay. Oh yeah, Warlock. Yeah, that's what I ended up using for that one. Oh right, Chorus, because you could just hit into her block. I think I don't think I had thought of that back then. Aegon would shrug off the bleed. That's a good one. Yeah. Immortal Hulk with the regen constantly. Masochism enhanced abilities, crit with best shot. Now you can use Horseman. I thought Proxima would work, but she didn't, so I had to bring Sentinel, who was unduped and rank 1. Oh, that sounds painful to have. Domino with crit bleeds melted that Gwenpool. She didn't take any of the bleeds back. That's interesting. Time is it? Yeah, I forget who I ended up. I probably used Warlock because I wasn't about to rank up my pre-buff Ultron for that fight. Every time I fight Rhino, I forget, like, it's just muscle memory. I tell myself not to intercept him, and I do it anyways. Daredevil, my first 6-star champion. Mega's a monster. Clapback only reflects bleeds, not crit bleeds. Oh, that I didn't know. That's interesting. Interesting thing with Clapback is if you don't apply too many bleeds, the single bleed damage is very little that you can heal from it, and Domino does have 50% bleed shrug. Okay. Yeah, he's still pretty good. He ascends into like another plane of existence with suicides on though. When I was chasing him, I really thought that I would use him more often than I do. I straight up I barely use him because I don't run suicides at all. Almost never. I think pretty much the only time I use him is for a biohazard lane because he makes that stuff so easy. Hoping and praying for a Jane Foster buff before Thor 4 comes out. Act 6 is hilariously easy, not when you look at it. I would disagree. I think Act 6 is... I mean, maybe I could go back through it just for fun. I would not describe any of my time in Act... Maybe Act 6-1 was not bad, but 6-2 and on, 6-2 was so bad. Just not good. The least fun I had in the game was doing 6-2 100%. This is fine. Act 6 my fave. Agent X is a masochist confirmed. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm happy that they changed their design philosophy for Act 7. It still maintains like the challenge level, but without being like ridiculous. And furthermore, now that they're supplementing, you know, they have the story content balanced to an appropriate level, I think. And now that they've kind of committed to supplementing that with content like Summer of Pain, with stuff like the Gauntlet, which was awesome content. I feel I don't really, you know, I think it's kind of in a good place content wise for right now. Read second last. 7 minutes left in the second. 1-1. Habs have 3 times as many shots. Wow. Pepper and Vasilevsky. By the way, guys, my boy Marc-Andre Fleury won his very first Vezina trophy. I love that guy. I love me some Flower. Usually when players leave a team that I root for, I stop rooting for that player. With very rare exceptions. But yeah, Fleury, awesome. Love him. I'll root for him. Well, I probably wouldn't root for him if he was like a flyer. I would root for them to trade him. I am a masochist, says Agent X. Agent X, how many fights do you think left in the Summer of Pain do you think they will explicitly prevent quaking on? All right, we'll do this last team here. It's my last set of 125s, and then we'll go raid Jay. Guys can listen to some Gabe for a while. Should be a very cool conversation. I had to look at that twice. I was surprised that it was first. Yeah, I mean he's always been good. I think in the past his playoff meltdowns greatly contributed to, you know, it's not supposed to matter in the nominations, but I think it absolutely did. That dude, man. Great player, future Hall of Famer, good dude. So happy all the time. It's awesome. Combination of the Habs taking terrible shots, Vasilevsky playing well. So LQ, do you think that let's say for the moment that the Habs win the cup, does it justify the price tag on Carey Price, which was pretty ludicrous the last time he got signed? Loki time. Dude, Taff, thanks for hanging out, dude. Enjoy the episode. It is a good one, man. Actually, Neil, I'm curious on your opinion on the Carey Price question, too. I hope no more Quaker Ghost fights. That's the spirit. That's the spirit. I've been really thinking hard about like what the final fight is going to be. The only hint that they've given us is that it's a fight that has haunted our nightmares before. The only thing I can think of is, I think MSD suggested this the other day, pre-nerf 6.2 champion with no retreat. God, that would be terrible. If you had, I think Sorcerer would probably be the best option for that, just because you wouldn't have to dex very much. You could just spew specials everywhere. Yeah, 626 no retreat champion. Yeah, that's one of the worst fights. Oh man, and I did that before they killed Morningstar. I remember like they announced the nerf, and I was like, I gotta get this done right now before my girl becomes useless. Oh man, I have grown to really like the champion boss fight is awesome, but with no retreat, it was not awesome. Burden of Might was also a very difficult node on there too. All right, guys. We didn't get any Summer of Pain done, but, you know, whatever. I'll try and record a solo later or tomorrow. Alright. Let me grab the link from Mr. Xander here. Right. My chat's not working here. That's interesting. Okay. All right, Price basically saved everybody's jobs. Pretty much all the staff were supposed to be fired if they lost, but the Price finally woke up. So yeah, coaches probably think it was worth it. Yeah. All right, so guys, here is a link to the MC Lounge Discord. If you he's also streaming it on YouTube right now, and I will give you the link to that as well. But if you have Discord, do the Discord because there's like a nice chat going in there. It's much more fun. Oh, thanks, Xander. Yeah, Xander's got the stream. Okay. And then we'll just do, you know, the typical black and gold raid. All right, folks, that is going to do it for tonight. So it sounds like friends and I are golfing tomorrow night. So I probably won't be streaming tomorrow after all. I'm not sure if Katie is going to be streaming the golf or not. Hopefully she is over on Twitch. So yeah. All right, guys, that's going to do it. No new subs tonight, I don't think, but that's fine. And I'll see you at some point. That's going to do it. Hit like on your way out. Go say what's up to Gabe over on XN Interviews. Be good to each other. Peace.